What is up, everyone? I am Frrongg, aka Justin, and today we are going to be taking a look at Elden Ring Nightreign and kind of like disassembling what it's going to be about. As a professional Reddit reader and doing my own little tidbit of research, I have discovered that it is more of like a BR roguelike where you and two other teammates can queue up, and it's like a roguelike in the sense where you find weapons, find items. Not really sure what you can find. I've tried to avoid gameplay. That way it's a little treat for myself when I play it. However, other than that, haven't seen a lot. I specifically now want to look at the trailer, and if you guys who are also comment readers slash potential players can fill me in on anything that I got wrong, please go right ahead. I like being wrong because that means there's more for me to learn. Like I said, we're going to focus mainly on the trailer, kind of like break down what I saw on my first few watches, and if I see something interesting, potentially bring that up and talk about it. Let's get into it. So, I mean, obviously, not doesn't take a genius to see, obviously shadowy figures. Um, apparently Attack on Titan. I guess, I don't know. Um, However, while this does look like the lands between, this stuff on the right does not look familiar. Um, which I think is quite interesting how it looks so close, but it's not quite it. So I'm really curious as to how they're gonna form the map. Because I also read that like the layout of the map is gonna be randomized, but I don't know if that's true, or like to what degree is the randomization. Obviously, some sort of like purple spirit spring maybe down here. Not really sure what that's gonna be about, but with the new like flying mounts, I mean, really anything is possible. Again, this does not look like, this looks like over here Fort Height, and like over here where like Radahn's crater was, but obviously we're missing the crater. There's a building over there, but that could be anything. I think that's supposed to be the ring, like the BR, whatever you want to call it, like the storm, the gas, whatever. That looks like gate front. Yeah, this looks like gate front, like the pretty much like the first area you get to, where you get the whetstone blade. This does, I don't know, maybe it's just me coping here, but it does look like Artorias's fit from Dark Souls 1. Um, but maybe it's just a combination of like the color scheme and the sword. I don't know. Like this feels like Limgrave. Specifically the southern part leading to Weeping Peninsula. However, this does not geographically does not look like Limgrave, and like that purple stuff on the left that I haven't seen that before. And are jails still gonna be a thing? I don't really know how jails are gonna work with like the storm and all. And there's purple stuff at the bottom as well. Also,
I think there's someone hanging right there.
this looks like Kaled or Melania at like her arena. Very like Scarlet Rot, but spider, kind of creepy, but not really sure what else is going on here. Not really sure what those flowers are on the right side. Lot to take on here. Apparently we got a grappling hook. which is pretty raw. It kind of reminds me. Oh wait, is that not the grappling hook? That's the also that's Centipede Demon from DS1. But that's like a projectile launcher, which I think is pretty cool. Reminds me of the rocket things that Hanji Zoe made in AOT. We have a guy ascending with what looks to be like branches and flowers? Question mark. Under him, on the right side, and someone doing acrobatics in the back. There's the grappling hook, which I believe is similar to the Sekiro animation whenever you used the grappling hook in that. Zamor hero.
Tragedy must be averted.
Alright, that's for all of us Dark Souls enjoyers. That does look like the Firekeeper, and I think that's obviously this is tangential to like the actual story. It doesn't have anything lore wise, but if it's supposed to be a parallel universe, I can understand why they brought the Firekeeper back.
And for that,
Also, a purple effect was let's actually bring this back a little bit. There's like that purple effect on the downed guy, so I'm wondering if there's gonna be a like a resurrection, not a resurrection system necessarily, but a like get your teammate back up system.
and for that, I need your help.
Yeah, like that. So I'm wondering if you can only. Oh, all right. We'll be going back to that in a second. I'm wondering if you can only use your mounts in certain areas similar to this, or if that's just like a trail saying like, hey, you can follow this. Wouldn't make a lot of sense to be usable anywhere, but The stand tall guy kind of reminds me of Bloodborne, where it's like the hunt is still early or something. Hunt, whatever. The night is still young. Obviously nameless. It's been a couple of years since we fought him, but hopefully the remaster kind of fixes some of the problems that we had. Like a lot of the camera work was kind of ass when we fought him all those years ago, many moons ago. But hey Margaret, I wonder if it's gonna be. I wonder if he is gonna be like a two-phase fight like originally, like if he's an arena fight, or if it's just gonna be like, you know, he's just gonna be denoted to Dragon Rider or something like that. So obviously Margaret is here. Margaret is a voicing over from the grave, I guess. Again, lore-wise, don't really know what that could mean. If this is supposed to be, like, again, a parallel universe to actual Elden Ring, then his death doesn't really matter. However, I am curious as to what his role will be in this universe if we're not fighting for the, like, to be Elden Lord or anything like that. Parrying, which is sick. I mean, bringing back some Sekiro parrying and bringing it to Elden Ring, which would be really cool. And that I feel like that weapon's gonna be crazy good. Scary dragon thing. Not really sure what that is. Everyone's saying Lady Maria, and I'm wondering if it's just like the cloak and maybe the hair. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see if she actually is supposed to be a Lady Maria, even though Lady Maria is like a hunter, and she used two blades, like two long katanas / longswords, as opposed to like this dagger. So maybe she's like supposed to be a reference. I don't know. Apparently, we're fighting the things, the little summoner guys from Devil May Cry 5. Cerberus. Who can split into 3. But this also looks like Radahn's arena, which is pretty cool. Either Radahn, really. DS2 wall. Like, is it a DS2 ending? I think it's the DS2 ending.
Of the Night Lord.
So. This, I mean, obviously a similar screen to the first Elden Ring, where there's like Limgrave in the back, red undertones. You can see even the Elden Ring itself in the logo, which is predicted. I mean, it is kind of like the logo. However, looking at the cloud formation, kind of like that weird set of colors and lines and stuff. It does kind of look like the Erd tree. So potentially, you know, we're spitballing here. This could actually just be one of the Erd trees in the back when you're fighting the Elden Beast. Because if you look around the arena, there's like Erd trees like all throughout his arena that go on and on. So this could be something like that, where it's actually taking place in like a parallel world, it within like the Erd tree connections. Maybe this could have some connections with the Greater Will, but then again, anything can happen. I don't really know how much lore is going to be into this, and maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't know. Musically, I saw someone say that the intro to the song to this music is similar to the Moon Presence beginning. I personally don't hear it. However, I don't know. I'm not a professional music person. I like music, but I'm not good enough to really get into the weeds and analyze it for what it is. So, but yeah, I'm hoping that the creators of this, even though Miyazaki is unfortunately not part of it, I'm really hoping that one of the purposes of this game, and the fact that we're bringing back stuff like Centipede Demon, Nameless King, is to fix some of the problems that we had when we fought them in their original game, and basically remaster them without actually remastering the game, which is understandable. I mean, we've already remastered DS1. I personally think that DS3 remaster is unnecessary. I think it's a very high quality game, even though it did come out 2016. So, I mean, really, it's not in need of a remaster. Not worth it, really. So, hopefully, I haven't played Bloodborne yet, unfortunately, but I'm really hoping that whatever changes that they make in the actual game, and like the bosses that they bring back, can really shine some light on those bosses that had a lot of potential, or were part of a game that is still really good. However, it did have a major flaw that made it unfun to fight, such as like the horrible experience that Centipede Demon is, or the horrible experience that Nameless, especially on his dragon phase, that the camera just fucks you over on, and it's just not fun. So, but thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, comment your theories, comment what you're most excited for, do whatever. Just thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.